FYI, I kind of have like a bit of a headache today because I think every kid in daycare was screaming at one point or another today. And I don't just mean like little shrieks. I mean loud, prolonged yelling that makes you think they're being attacked by a wolf pack or something. And of course, they're not being attacked by wolves because this is a very top-notch daycare and animals can't get past security. But you know what I mean, where one kid starts to scream and then the next and they all join in. Think about it, a room full of screaming kids. Yeah, well, anyway, it made me think that this is probably the thing that I get asked about the most. How do you stop a kid from shrieking? Well, okay, well, what you definitely do not want to do is yell back at them because that totally sends the wrong signal. What you can do is you can try reasoning with them. You know, like say that you know they're upset, that they are, I don't know, hungry or sick, or they're frustrated because they can't play with their favorite toy. You know, just get down to their level and tell them calmly that you know it's hard, but it'll get better. Now, okay, trust me, I know how hard it is to stay calm when you have a kid screaming in your face at jet plane decibel levels. But kids take cues from adults, so chances are if you stay calm, they will calm down too. And of course, as always, distraction really helps a lot. So you could get down to their level and say, it's great that you know how to scream, but can you bark like a dog? Can you meow like a kitty cat? And then you bark like a dog or meow like a kitty cat. And it will usually surprise them so much that they will actually do it. And plus it's really silly, and kids love stuff that's really silly. Just, in general, speak quietly. Quietly enough that they have to quiet down in order to hear you. See, because if I speak like this, chances are you're paying more attention simply because you can't hear me as well. Now, sometimes, of course, you're not going to be able to get them to stop screaming. And unfortunately, that usually happens in a big public place with lots of people glaring at you. But if you're at a place like a nice restaurant or at a church, you can try taking them outside for a couple of minutes and see if that helps. You know, but if you're somewhere like grocery shopping or something, it's just not feasible for you to stop what you're doing and go outside. So in those instances, take a deep breath and just accept that this is how it's going to be. And try to not let all the people giving you dirty looks bother you, okay? Because the situation is temporary. And so is your child's behavior, because as they get older, it will happen less and less. You'll get through it. Now, you know, I only really deal with kids during the day, because it's daycare. But how do you deal with a kid that won't stop screaming in a public place? Especially a public place where you're supposed to be quiet. Tell me about it. Put it in the comment section below, and I'll pick my favorite one, and I'll put it in next week's episode. Okay, well, I have to get back to the rest of my day. Gonna need some Advil, but I'll get through it. All right, see you next time.